So Mexico is responding to the idea of imposed tariffs by Donald Trump and his administration by saying, you put tariffs on us, we put tariffs on you. And Donald Trump is, of course, talking about putting 25% tariffs on everything coming across the border from Mexico, in a effort to try to get a stop on the flow of fentanyl and other drugs, as well as migrants coming across the border. And Mexico is saying, basically, the drugs are a you problem. A big chunk of the drugs that are being smuggled across the border on either border are being done by U.S. citizens. But beyond that, this idea would lead to a trade war, because Mexico has said, you put tariffs on us, we put tariffs on you, and we will go back and forth until it's done, basically. So that's going to hurt the American economy. If they put retaliatory tariffs, it's already going to hurt, as anything that comes from Mexico is going to be up 25%. But if they put retaliatory tariffs on, that means anything we send to Mexico is going to cost them 25% more, which means they buy less, which means the factories and manufacturers here that send things to Mexico are going to suffer. And it's just no good for anybody. But also in the law that allows Donald Trump to put these tariffs on, apparently it only allows him to put it on for about 150 days or so. And then Congress has to step in and act to extend them. So we'll see how congressional Republicans feel about continuing these tariffs after Donald Trump has put them on and they have hurt the economy, and we've seen the effect on the economy. So Mexico's already saying, you put tariffs on us, we put tariffs on you, it'll lead to a trade war. And there's even some question as to whether or not Donald Trump will even be allowed to put the tariffs on to begin with, because of the U.S., Canada, Mexico free trade agreement that Donald Trump himself renegotiated, because it was a renegotiation of NAFTA, effectively coming back to the exact same deal, which says we will not put tariffs on any country in this agreement. So Mexico doesn't put tariffs on us or Canada. Canada doesn't put tariffs on Mexico or us. And we don't put tariffs on Mexico or Canada. And we would have to break that treaty, that agreement, in order to put tariffs on. Again, this is a deal Donald Trump had made. So, and he said it was a great deal at the time. So was he lying then? Is he lying now? He would have to go back on a deal he himself negotiated, and supposedly he is the best at making deals. So we'll see what he actually does, if he actually goes through with it. But it will not be good for the economy if it does happen.